Good evening, Samantha, and welcome back to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro, and I'm 30 minutes late because nothing today has been on schedule. Just fine. I'm just very, very sweaty and tired and absolutely ready to meet the Zora. Whew. I hope your Wednesday's been calmer. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. What's up, Sam? It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday, friendo. As I say, we are going back to Tears of the Kingdom. We are going to do the Zora today because I think last week I said several times that this week would be truncated due to, I forgot to put my watch on, due to my vacation to Maine. It's actually next week. I lost out a whole week. And then I lost out yesterday just because I was feeling tired. And so am I today, but good enough to go on. So we've got today and tomorrow, which should be enough to do the Zora phenomenon. It's been 2 days for the other ones. Plus, we'll have a stream next week of Tears of the Kingdom. It should be plenty. Should be plenty to finish. Usually I lock my chair and I forgot. I'm catching up with everything due to this late start. Let me explain quickly. First of all, sleep didn't happen on schedule, but that's normal. I'm just putting it in to add to the theme, but that's not like out of the ordinary. All day I was looking to leave a little bit early to sleep for some amount of time, and when I say a little bit early, I just mean like 4 hours early, and sleep the entire afternoon away. That was always asking a bit much, but often I can go like an hour early. Not today. Today, I needed to do a little extra help with a friend, which I don't mind doing, but it meant running around in the heat and the sun, getting like plastic knives and forks and so on, because apparently his day wasn't going on schedule either, and none of this stuff I would have thought, you know, would have arrived earlier. Anyway, we had to go get it from stores rather than just ordering it for this like event that was going on. So I ran around helping him get that stuff. Then he had to go do a little bit more running around right at the end of the day, and I couldn't even leave on time because the coffee machine also needed to be descaled, which is this whole chemical process. It takes a long time if you've never descaled any machine. So I while he was running around, I waited around to do that for him. And the machine not only had to be descaled at the end of the day, it took a little more than 2 times as long as the instructions say it should. So I got home like 10 minutes ago, rushed to get this all set up. I'm going to be shining with sweat all stream, but don't let that deter you. We're still gonna have a good time. What's up, Agent Fox? What's up, JD? What's up, Khajiit? What's up, Varnatham, Thorn, Badadar, Brad, Yuna? How are you all doing? What's up, Buitalan? Is that how that's pronounced? Please feel free to tell me if I get it wrong.
Gonna have a good time. Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
I fucking bounce along to that every time, forgetting that I'm on a slight delay so that I'm in time with the console. The capture card adds some delay to that. But more importantly, Pennywise, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that immensely. It's good to have you here. Happy Wednesday, friendo. Happy Wednesday, everybody. What's up, Abridged Ape? Have I caught most people? The Taxman, what's up, Ape-Up? It's good to see you. Can you romance the Zora in this game like in Breath of the Wild? No idea. Hey, hello. I want to make a pun about the Zora domain, but you'll see. All right. You're allowed to catch your breath before you start? I'm not. I live by the schedule I set. Even if when I said it, I told everyone now that we're starting at 6 instead of at 7, there's a very good chance that I'm going to be late for a lot of streams, and then I haven't really been that late. This is sort of the first one that wasn't canceled. I've been like 30 minutes late too. It's not allowed. So happy to be here, so happy to have you here. Been watching your VODs of Bloodborne and Tears of the Kingdom, just wanted to drop in and say thanks for passing the time with me. Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you're enjoying, friendo. I think you started taking on his breath before stream actually went live. My first stream, good to have you here. I hope you enjoy. Fabulous first to have. Quote 17, big eyes, it's a moe. Said Diamond about Overwatch back in 2019. I have hundreds of hours in Overwatch. Maybe 1,000, probably 1,000 or a little more. No idea what that refers to. Where's there a stone ahead in that game? Hello, hope it's a great night for us all. So do I. Just saw your videos a few days ago for the first time with Melania in Elden Ring. Oh, I hope you subscribed because you enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again for the sub. What's up, Donkey Croc? Good to see you. I missed watching your stream. I missed streaming yesterday when I had to cancel. I did. I never cancel a stream lightly. And you know what? It only served half of its purpose. I canceled it to catch up on a little editing and mainly on rest. I couldn't fucking fall asleep again last night, despite being wrecked all day. Weirdly, I feel slightly better today. I mean, not great. I should put together a sleep schedule, but weirdly, slightly better today. The human body is a marvel, which is a word we use when something makes no sense. But I did catch up on a lot of editing. Holy shit, I'm pretty certain it's going to be the last highlights video. I think I'm going to do it all in one, because it doesn't make sense to stop in the middle of the series of bosses. The last Elden Ring highlights video is going to be like double length, like the first Millennia one was. But I've got a lot of it done so far. Moai Mogwai. 1,000 or a little more is a healthy amount to have in any game that isn't Overwatch. Absolutely subscribe because of it, thank you. Canceling streams not taken lightly around these parts. The sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. It isn't a liquid or a gas. What good songs. Everyone should listen to more. They might be giants. Let's get to gamedle so we can get to Tears of the Kingdom soon. I need gamedle. Gamedle warms me up, so we're still gonna do it, but we're gonna rip through it. If you don't know, we are trying to guess the game in this piece of artwork that is largely pixelated. If you 100% know it, you can go ahead and shout it out today, because we're rushing. We've got 2 of these artwork guessing games, and then we have the hard one. I'm pretty sure this is Scribblenauts, but I don't know which one. I'm gonna put Scribblenauts in. Yeah, if you want to play yourself, you can at that URL provided by APOP. Boom. Got it in one. Me and Maltrek know this shit. You can get it at that URL provided, gamedle.wtf. That's the wrong one. New puzzles every single day.
Welcome
Oh
to
shit,
Sam's
I know
Gonna
this.
Have a good time. Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Lily! Thank you so... Lily was here. I just noticed the 2 words. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, friend. I've played this. This is Potion Craft. Thank you. I knew it had potion in it, but I couldn't get past Potionify. Good game. Enjoyable. I played it on Game Pass. I don't know if it's still on Game Pass. I had a good time. All right, here's the hard one. I'm going to give you a starting point, Skyrim. All right, good. We have every example, and I need to change the capture. If you do not know how this works, we are trying to guess a specific game. All these criteria and the red, yellow, green thing tells us how close we are, or gives us some info we can use. So Skyrim is not correct, but yellow means partially correct. So let's look at genres. RPG and adventure. This being yellow means at least one of those is correct. But one of them may be incorrect. We may be missing more tags than just RPG and adventure. Or both. One may be incorrect and we're missing more, but at least one is correct. All these themes are wrong, conversely. Red means all of this is wrong. We are not looking for a game that is action, fantasy, sandbox, stealth, or open world. Release year gives us a little more info. This arrow means it is newer than 2011. Green means we are exactly correct. The game is single player and only single player because it's not yellow, meaning partially correct. There is no multiplayer, not even local split screen, nothing. All right? And apparently it's one of either first person, third person, or it's those and more or something. You get the idea. You get the idea. Wait, it's Wednesday? I gotta get my shit together? What's up, Elliot? Good to see you. God of War, is it first person? It could be first person. I'm gonna go ahead and try God of War because it's single player and that all works. God of War. I think this is the original God of War, so we're gonna choose Ragnarok as we know that it needs to be a newer game than Skyrim. Okay, it's an older game than Ragnarok. It's also not third person. That's handy, we ruled that out. So most likely it is first person only, just the way games are made, but it could be first person and bird's eye view, or first person and side scrolling, if you can think of one like that. But most likely, first person only, definitely single player only. Oh shit, we knew it wasn't fantasy, so I would have known it wasn't God of War. Whatever, it still provided valuable information. More recent than 2011, that's pretty recent. It's not fantasy though, right. First-person adventure, SCP Containment Breach, Slime Rancher, PlayStation exclusive, Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. It's probably not PlayStation exclusive since we've ruled out Sony as developer, or as publisher, and Santa Monica specifically as developer. No, it's adventure because of the genres. Unless it is hack and slash and RPG, but not adventure, yes. That is very unlikely though, so I think you're right. Adventure is almost certainly correct. But it could be one of these or both of these and more. It's really hard to read yellow clues. This game rules, I gotta play this sometime. There are new puzzles every day. There are in fact a couple of the genres of puzzle they offer, which are unlimited. I don't know if guess this specific one is unlimited. It may just be the artwork ones. Anyway, gamedle.wtf. You can play yourself whenever you like. What do people say? Let's try this. SCP Containment Breach is the first one. Have they got that? They do not have it in the list. Let's try Slime Rancher. Let's do number 1. Holy shit! That gave us got a lot more info. Fuck yeah. Came out in 2016. That doesn't help me. I do not have a head for time. It was on Unity, and it is first person only. I don't know what games are on Unity either, but cool. Good. All right. Yeah. Cool. It's not sci-fi, nor is it fantasy. All right. Interesting. Firewatch. Now there's an idea, because that's not sci-fi or fantasy. Is it 2016? I'll go ahead and put it in. Firewatch. I enjoyed Firewatch. Holy shit, you're getting close. How is that not correct with so many greens? Oh my god. Dude, the platforms are exactly correct. There's so many. If it helps anyone, the game we're looking for is on Linux, Windows, Mac OS, Switch, Xbone, PS4, and nothing else. It is an adventure and an indie. Nothing else. We've ruled out open world, so it is drama, mystery, both, maybe more. Shit, dude. Mac actually helps a lot. You're right. It doesn't help me because I don't have knowledge of what comes out on Mac, but if someone does, that serves to narrow it down pretty effectively. 2016, I think there was a COD that year, maybe a FIFA too. I don't want to go out on a limb, but I'm thinking a number of annual sports games were annual within that time frame. Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Guessing the game, look up to the clues and see. macOS probably narrows it down for the 10 or so dedicated Mac gamers out there. Is Firewatch really open world? They seem to think so. I guess the open world tag is given to something that doesn't force you into a linear progression. You know? Which Firewatch doesn't. But if you go the other way, I'm pretty sure you're stopped. Like, it's not just no use until later. I'm pretty sure you're stopped. Because you don't have, like, pitons to climb across that ledge or something. In most cases. But I can't be sure. This is the most information I've had no idea what the game is for. Same. Inside is third person. In fact, it's probably listed as side-scrolling. Don't Starve, third person. We need a first-person game. Golf with your friends? Is that first person? Is that third person? Your camera isn't inside where you would stand as a golfer, nor the ball, whether you think you are the golfer or the ball. In fact, there's no club. Is it second person? Are you always viewing from the perspective of someone waiting for their friend to take their shot? This is more important to me now than getting this correct. What point of view is golf with friends? Super hot. I can try super hot. Wait. Would that... Mystery? I think that has elements of mystery. There's like a twist in its plot. Let's try super hot. It's not super hot. Ah, come on. You list it as virtual reality. They gave it a subtitle. Isn't it a separate game? Man. Hey, Sexy Riss, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, KFC? I think super hot would be shooter, layers of fear. Ask for a hint. There's only relevant info left. We can ask for a one-time hint. I'm gonna go ahead and throw layers of fear in there though, real quick. Give it a shot. Here's hoping. We didn't even need a fucking hint. As a team, we didn't need a hint. Way to fucking go, Thorn. Layers of Fear was the answer. It is on all those platforms I listed. I'm not reading them again. It is adventure and indie, themes of horror and mystery, 2016 single player only, Unity by Bloober Team, both publisher and developer, first person, and it is from the Layers of Fear saga. Hell yes. Hell yes. Well done. Okay, I feel warmed up and ready for Tears of the Kingdom. Samantha, thank you so much for playing gamedle with me. I hope you enjoy. I always have fun doing that. Even rushing through it because we're running a little late, I enjoy. Let me switch your view over. Then I'll switch my view over. I hope communicating my priorities of your enjoyment over my ability to play the game, but that probably should have been clear just by how I play the game. And we're starting with a blood moon. Fuck me, man.
Welcome to
If you were called upon, hello?
Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Share it. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that immensely. That is very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you were called upon to give some kind of like lunar calendar or nighttime meteorology report, I imagine you could do it like Steve Martin's character from LA Story. LA, if you don't know, is famously sunny 99.9% of the time, and so he pre-records himself chucking suns at a weather map and then takes the day off. You could do that with blood moons here. Golf with your friends with multiplayer? That it would be. Damn, okay, flex your social life like that. Look, golf with friends isn't multiplayer for all of us, all right? Okay? I'm literally just waiting it out, by the way. Not just make it. In the meantime, I can show you. I got a case for my ROG Ally because I'm going back to Maine next week, and I've been waiting to get one because I wanted a third party to make a nice one. I ended up having to get ASUS's own case. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, it's got the ROG Ally fucking eye on it, which is a bit much for me. And if that's a bit much, boy, let me show you. Republic of Gamers printed all around the edges. But don't worry. The quality does not excuse the garishness. It's not bad, but it's not great. Okay. ROG is over the top. It is its mandate. Like, I can't be mad at ASUS for that, but... Your ROG... Oh, you're right. Sorry, its name. This is the case for Mikola Blade of Melania, which I can prove to you, as I posted a picture, but I never showed on stream. It is, in fact, labeled Mikola Blade of Melania. And I swear to you, Windows knows the name as well. Okay, now to actually play the game. Where's the Zora's Domain? What are we doing? It was Melania I watched.
Office submarine.
Hooray, Mikola.
Smarty, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub for 5 total months. I appreciate that very, very much, friendo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Wednesday, hope you're doing well. Samantha, today we are going to the Zora's Domain to solve what is wrong with the Zora's Domain. I did say this the last time I was playing the game, and then I didn't do that at all, but I mean it this time, and I will do it this time. That's what I think right now. It's a long road, though. I could get distracted. We'll see. Forgive me for being a little bit shiny and starting stream late. Both are because I was rushing home after having to work late for emergencies. The whole day was a bit rushed. So, I'm gonna be...
Gonna have a good time. Snake Clan will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Smarty, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. That is exceptionally generous. It's unnecessary. Let me reiterate, because I always feel humbled by such generosity. But of course I appreciate it. Thank you, 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 thank you. And congratulations to everyone who just got a month of ad-free viewing and a bunch of Baxter the Rabbit emotes. Enjoy them. Hey, if there's a place where it's cool to be wet, it's Zora's domain. True. A good point. Let's get a horse.
You try to walk through traps.
All right, Samantha, someone name a horse. First one I see named out of this list, I'll get out. I don't care who it is. I'll do it. I'll ride any of them. They're all pretty normal horses, who I have an individual love for each, apart from Ramses, who's fucking massive. No, you're not naming the horse. You're picking a horse. I should have said choose. Choose a horse that I should take out of the stable. We're not renaming a horse. Finally, the Zora deserved to be helped.
Welcome to Sans.
Banani it is.
Good time. Snake Lane will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Thank you so much for the choice. Oh, if it was democracy, if it was straight democracy, Pizza gathered 2 votes first and would have won. But it was just who was first.
Good time. Snake Lane will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
There is not a blood-faced caterpillar. I always feel bad. All right, hang on.
Snake Lane will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
How do I phrase this? Well, you know what? Spoiler for one small part of Hollow Knight for just 30 seconds. Tiny spoiler for Hollow Knight in the next 30 seconds, okay? I always feel bad I named that thing Mimic, and I'm always hesitant to say Mimic in case someone hasn't read what it is, just because they hold that surprise for a long time, and I really enjoyed it. Well, I hated it in the moment, but generally I enjoyed that it was a surprise. I'm going the wrong direction. In your emotes? It says, wait, you're saying there isn't a bloody one of those, but I'm seeing a bloody one in that message. I feel like I don't understand. Pizza's always late, Sag. He was hungry, for the record. I don't do that on purpose. No worries, I should go ahead and put in like a 10 warning or something like that. No worries, no worries, no worries. Wait, now I'm going the wrong way. I thought I was going the wrong way before. The fucking minimap rotates and I forgot that. I was going upward and I assumed that was north. Sorry. I'm catching up. That's not your fault, Benoni, that's on me. How do you kill Nosk? Help, please? Who is Nosk? That's familiar, but I'm forgetting. Oh, meant it as I can't believe you did that. Gotcha. That was my very first emote. And due to the fact that it was my first emote and Twitch didn't trust me at all, I had long since finished Hollow Knight by the time it was approved and usable. But there it is. Hollow Knight boss that's like a spider and sprays a bunch of Fanta. I remember them! One of the bosses I think I had a little more trouble with than average. What did I do? I don't recall, really. All I have is this vague sense of standing on the sides almost constantly, waiting for a small opportunity. Never in the center. Never waiting in the middle. That's all that I have. I hope that helps. Toodaloo, go with God. Good luck. I don't like the Zora and I don't know why. Rude. To each their own, but rude. It's okay though. Rude is the name of a very attractive character from Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why that makes it okay, but I hope that makes you feel better about being rude. Any Souls-like game I play, I ruin every quest line. Same. You, me. Same. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, sorry I started late. I had to like rush home. Everything was fucking late today. I was working until, anyway. So forgive me if I'm really sweaty. It was also a very hot day I was rushing home through. And don't mistake it for me being a sweaty tryhard because you are gonna see nothing impressive on today's stream. Let's go. What's up, Drakus? Good to see you, friend. Jarberg. Jarberg, indeed, is probably the prime example. What's up, Emerella? Hello, Hydro in chat. How's it going tonight? I'm doing okay, all things considered. How are you? I hope you're having a good one. I think we can take a left turn along that rocky path I saw and begin our way up. I also just realized I placed this skull here because of a giant fucking monster. And I don't really know how large its purview is. There was something like a path off this direction, right? Yeah. It doesn't look made for horses. But Nunny, you may have done all you can. Give me a moment. Wrong menu. No, correct menu. I just need to tab along. I want ingredients, not food. How is this organized? There we go. Banani, I'm leaving you in a dangerous area. I'm sure you'll be alright, but I'm gonna give you a golden apple by way of apology. Enjoy. Alright, onward. My first playthrough, vastly enjoying it, just trying to find a path not walled by a boss that's wrecking me. It is a challenge. We're talking, Hollow Knight. Yeah, you've got fewer options of where to go in that sometimes, you know, depending on where you've progressed in each area. So you can get stuck and need a lot of practice or levels occasionally. I actually kind of want to replay Hollow Knight because a few major content patches were released after. What the fuck was that? That wasn't a. Whoa. Those aren't pieces of rock falling from the sky. What are those? They're like black goop. At least silhouetted against the light, possibly. No, they don't look like they're just black goop because they're silhouetted. They look like oil or something spraying down. But from where, I know not. On we go. Unpleasant. They seem to be exclusively landing in the water, those blasts. Which is interesting. Watched your entire Elden Ring series in a couple days and I really enjoyed it. Keep your amazing work. Thank you so much, Techno Pepe. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed and thank you for watching, friend. Oh, wait, this is awful sludge too. I was just standing in this. I just walked back into it to illustrate a point. It doesn't hurt me though. Maybe we should revel in the childlike fun of feeling something squidge between your toes. How long has it been since I stepped in mud? YouTube algorithm has been kind to Hydra, it seems. Very. YouTube and TikTok have brought me more attention than anything else I've ever done. And it's a delight. I hope you all don't feel the algorithm forced my content on you, because that's literally what it did. But presumably, if you made the conversion over here to Twitch, even just to say hello today, you enjoyed yourself. Thanks for watching. Did you finish Elden Ring? Yes. I finished my first playthrough a while ago. I'm just a very slow editor. That's what you're obviously seeing clips from and highlight videos from mainly. I say mainly, I actually haven't done any clips from my second run. I also did a randomizer run, motherfucker, which if anyone hasn't seen, is available on my YouTube. Complete, full VODs, everything, because now I know to save them. And we're taking a little break, but there's a chance I'll go back to it because I've had a lot of people recommend the Convergence mod. Welcome to the domain. Love from Romania. 2 a.m. here? Holy shit, I hope you're on up later than you should be, but hello. Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Thursday for you. We're glad for it. YouTube Shorts is indeed how I ended up here, but then watched the randomizer and kept meaning to actually show up for a stream since. Good to have you. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, the games I'm playing right now are Tears of the Kingdom, clearly. And on YouTube, on the channel simply named RX Hydro, not RX Hydro Highlights, you can catch me playing Dark Souls 3 on Sundays. Okay, just there's a theme of shit falling here. Did someone push that? There's an ongoing theme of shit falling out of the sky. Your longs and your highlights. Hey, 2 a.m. gang. Wholeheartedly support anyone playing Convergence. Dark Souls 3, Convergence, or Elden Ring. They're both so good. Oh, I thought it was only an Elden Ring thing. Well, I'd probably try it on Elden Ring, and depending on how that goes, maybe I'd be interested in more. Are you a fire Lizalfos, or are you just red? Is it the same thing? Have an ice fruit to the fucking nose. You are not fiery, as that would have killed you instantly if you were fiery, I think. Let's give you a Flux Core 2-pounder right to the dome. Jesus Christ, you have a lot of health. Am I of appropriate power to be here? What kind of shit are the Zora dealing with? Have I fused exotic enough materials to the shitty melting weapons of this world to be here? I mean, the world is shitty and melting here. Convergence is good, but because, bear in mind it's still in early development, fair. Do I need to cook more food? How am I doing on food? I only have one temporary hearts dish. It would be nice to have more. I don't actually know if I'm carrying many temporary heart pieces of food. Materials, as they're referred to here, rather than ingredients. I picked up hardy radishes at one point, didn't I? One. Truffles? Oh, I'm thinking of stam bulbs. I picked up stam bulbs recently. I don't have anything that gives me bonus hearts, really. I got one each of you two. Fuck. That's not great. We're going on our natural health. Convergence for Elden Ring is still in a very beta state. It's such an amazing beta. How many episodes are there left of the Elden Ring series on YouTube? You're talking about the highlight videos? Likely one. I'm in the middle of editing it right now. It should be out this Saturday. I think I can manage that, but it's a big episode, so forgive me if it's a day late or more. But so far, it looks like I should be on time. I forgot wells were a thing. There's that person who wanted us to go in every well. Let's go in a well. This can only end well. That's not true. I could die down here. K Sara Sara pun, because my connection flopped. Was it K Zora Zora? Great minds think alike. That's the title of the stream. Was it K Zora Zora or something like that? Whatever Link will do will be. Can't wait for the episode. Well, well, well. A lovely well. Good stream to you. Gotta go. Skyrim isn't gonna mod itself at 2 a.m. Thank you for saying hello. Have a wonderful time with Skyrim. Where's that giant rock I saw? You need to move. Soldier construct horns just laid out here? What an odd place. Note on the table. All my life I've lived for food, and food has lived for me. What a thing to think. I don't think food has any idea who you are. I always thought anything was edible with prep and effort. Until now. This person's trying to eat constructs. Who is this? This strange mechanical horn-like thing someone gave me on the road was definitely inedible. Hold up, this is where they stopped. They've definitely eaten other human beings. Let's get that out of the way early in this quest line. If it were from a monster, I could cook or boil it, make it into a medicine, find some way to get it into my stomach. So what creature is this from? I was told it fell from the sky during the upheaval, but what does that mean? Perhaps I tried to eat something beyond our understanding. The wonders truly never cease. Chef Oritamu, food's dance partner. This isn't the name of the chef I helped the other stream, I don't think. It doesn't ring a bell. So I don't think I've met this absolute inhuman monster and not realized it. They're still out there, gorging themselves. Anyway, let's ascend out of this dark place. Isn't Zora's Kingdom where the first Lionel was found in the first game? I mean, it depends on where you find your first Lionel, but they lead you to one, yes. Imagine if it turned into those things in Ocarina of Time that eat each other. Crazy man who lives in caves may have eaten a person? Oh, that's silly. No one who lives in caves would do that. Think how eminently sensible they've been. Everyone else is saving up for a down payment when the housing market is more unreasonable by the day. This person found a way around all that. I think you're just jealous. Claiming they're a cannibal. I'm sort of just following the river. Which way am I really even... Oh, I am going the right way. It just curves around funny. Seems to be a road on the other side. Maybe I should follow that so that whenever Sidon wants to follow, see me, he can see me. Why do you give me, why do you give me fucking explosive barrels and there's nothing near them? I mean, that's not big enough to, like, hit them, right? Stand corrected. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Why doesn't it tell me what the fuse attack power is here? This menu's worse and worse by the day as I learn more about it. Fuck. You're not gonna hit me with that, you suck. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill you. With a hand-to-hand attack. One more. Can't target you. How much health you got? You were fresh. I thought you were standing over there because of the explosion. Sorry, you Nobo's ghost. Just a mistake, like usual. Boomerang, a decayed wooden boomerang, a useful tool that comes back after you throw it. Its current state has not lessened its performance. Would fusing any fucking thing in the world lessen its performance? I feel like it would. But I bet the game's not that realistic. All in the name of fun, Nintendo. Zora bow, a bow favored by the Zora for fishing. It doesn't boast the highest firepower, but the special metal it's crafted from prioritizes durability. Whenever I hear the name Zora bow in it's only in Zelda games. Whenever I hear fantasy race bow, I assume it's because they made it. The description here just makes it sound like this is the brand of bow Zora's like. The Zoras all shop at Cabela's because they've got special metal bows. Loved boomerangs in Breath of the Wild Master Mode and watching monsters grab my boomerang and then beat me with it. It's a strange thing to love, but more power to you. Give me that boomerang, I want to play with it. Lizalfos Talon. Ooh, I should have left the barrels here. A barrel is a perfect thing to put on a boomerang. Did I gather up everything I wanted here? I think I did. Hang on, is this where the road goes? Does it pierce into the hillside over there? It sure as shit doesn't look like it. So where does the road go from here? I jumped down off that boulder. It goes up that boulder? I guess we find our own way. Use a Lizalfos tail to it. Hilarious the first time it happened. I threw it at an almost dead red bokoblin, caught it out of the air, sent a solid minute chasing me in circles when I cackled. I'm not sure I ever actually saw that behavior in Breath of the Wild. I didn't know they could catch shit. I bet they're monsters. Well, they are monsters. I bet they're absolute beasts at Super Smash Bros. You definitely want to fight them, no items. Or at least not throw items at them. Can I ascend through all these troubles anywhere in here? Oh. Easy game. Oh, only in Master Mode, maybe. That would make sense. I have not played Master Mode. Maybe they know if it's skin or fur on the Lionels. Maybe, who knows? There's a lot of drizzling going on here in Zora Lands. Though I was just commenting minutes ago on all of the smashing down from the sky of boulders and, I don't know, what appears to be crude oil. Drizzling is better. Things improve in this direction. Maybe the Zora don't need me. Maybe they're fine. I have approached from a strange side, despite the fact that the road seemed impassable. Oh hey, there's that giant bridge. Even over there, it doesn't look like that path connects to anything. I guess it switchbacks up the hill. I don't know where I lost the thread. Maybe I never had it. But here's Zora's domain at long last. I also remember a Wizrobe chasing me in master mode for like half hour in a thunderstorm while I panicked. Gonna go bang my head against Inscription for the last 2 trophies I need. Hope Hyder and chat have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, Pennywise, and thank you again for the sub. Have a wonderful time with Inscription. What a fantastic game. What an excellent, excellent game. Where did the giant mechanical elephant go? Where did any of the guardian beasts go? Sold for scrap. Hyrule fell on very hard times after the events of Breath of the Wild, or so I can only assume, by Zelda's apparent insistence on not doing anything with the castle. It looked like it was all fucking rubble and fucked up even before it was lifted out of the ground. None of the town near the castle had been fixed. No money was put back into this world. Behold, I'm here. Good to see you, Mupple. Let's go ahead and get the shrine so we can come back here easily anytime we like. Mogowak Shrine. I just noticed this is the color of... What is falling from the sky? Unpleasant. I've been wondering what happened to the Divine Beast the whole time. Top Smash player? Damn, he gets around. Added too much extra sauce to my ramen. It's almost too spicy for me now. Samantha, I don't think I've ever had ramen in my life. I could say that a lot of common foods, but... The power of water. So nearly the name of a movie I really wanted to watch and still haven't made time for, like so many other films. Shrek still goes unwatched, anyone who saw that short. Guess you could say Zora's domain is pretty shitty. 10 out of 10 and disgusting. She's a bad queen for Hyrule. Does she even care about her kingdom? Oh, like I said, maybe there just aren't the funds. All right, what am I doing here? This does not slide along. Can I get this spinning by... I'll need more than just this paddle. But as I have this one here, let's add it. Or maybe it'll just work well enough like this. Okay, this is hard to attach. Go! You need enough momentum. I didn't place that very squarely. You need enough momentum to get around to the next piece, that's the problem. It's not my construction. We need more paddles. You're not gonna help. Where does the battery go, though? That's a battery, I'm pretty sure. Stone slabs? Stone slab? Return the slab! Stone slabs, anyone? Battery goes here, but it's not charged. So this will be to charge the battery. Okay. I think that's correct. It's just, it's not counting as placed until the electricity is flowing. Hi. Can I use you? To keep the thing... Oh, you're for making an electrical connection. You're not helpful. I need paving stones. Is there more sunk underwater here? Well, there is. Not what I was first thinking, though. Pretty sure no Highlands lived in the castle while Ganon was there, and people probably didn't feel the need to move back in 2 years after the 100 years of rebuilding and resettling the new towns that existed. It's a castle. Seems like it's wasting a lot of resources not to fix it up, even if it's pretty decrepit. It's a castle. Does Hyrule not care about its tourism industry? Okay, let's try setting this up with 2, for the hell of it. So if I attach it here, and then I get it going. It just needed a start. It just needed a start. Okay, we're good. I don't need any other paddles. Who doesn't want to live in a castle? Or, you know, make money off of people who want to live in a castle. Exactly. Wrong button. Tried to attach it to that. I'm pretty sure it's safe to swim far from that. I've watched a few Electro Boom YouTube videos. He's survived his experiments. We'll be fine. Is that just extra for... Now we charge the battery again and use it on the elevator. I get what's happening. Okay, I'm finally caught up with this puzzle. Survived and somehow not singed off his great eyebrows. At least you're sure about it. We charged up? Is it still rising, or is that just sort of the effect? I think that's just sort of the effect. I'm pretty sure this is fully charged. Fully charged! Okay, and then by some wild means, this just transfers electricity to this thing. Does it? What's happening? Is there a place to connect it up here? Oh, there's a whole battery pedestal for it. That makes more sense. And finito. Teleportation to the Zora domain was actually unlocked the moment I touched the door, but now I don't need to remember to come back in here and get the Light of Blessing from it. Castles are cold stone, outdated amenities, massive with lots of maintenance, and previously and currently infested with monsters. Yeah, but it's a fucking castle. It's worth the investment. I mean, not in a literal financial sense, but you could live in a castle. Think about telling someone, would you like to come back with me to my castle? They won't give a shit they've got work in the morning. Of course they'll come back. Then you'd have people to play golf with friends with. But what about affordable housing? Let's subdivide the castle and make a number of units out of it. They could even be luxury still, and then we could take some of the profits, heavily taxed, on these luxury condos or apartments, and use it to subsidize housing for people of less means. And people would still get to say, would you like to come with me back to my castle? And they'd technically be correct. There's a lot of ways you can work this out. Why'd I climb up here? Let's go see what the Zora's issue is. Hello there. Do I recognize any of you? I do not. Oh, I am so sorry. Everyone has been treated now, but we have used up all of the splash fruit. There were more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. You have nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I am grateful that everyone is all right. What an eminently reasonable race. Oh, the Zora. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out Are those like horns? I don't know enough about manta rays like you seem to be modeled on to guess. Now, if we could only do something about that statue. A power washer? Okay, I guess they're reasonable, but maybe they're not that smart. You just like wash it. You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place remains covered in sludge. Such a shame, as this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the domain. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. I apologize that I cannot provide a great deal of hospitality because you're too worried about the statue. That's a lot of worry. It is important to you people. I'm coming around on them again. Artwork is clearly of incredible value, and I value art too. But why can't they just wash this off? Do they need to be delicate? I have none of those qualms. Let's attach a splash fruit to an arrow and shoot it. Where's splash fruit? Here we are. Zora phenomenon was an easier solution than any other. There's gonna be more, right? Praise me.
Whoa.
The sludge! I see you managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It's very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up. In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved this cherished domain in the past. Oh, it's me, riding Sidon. What's up? The prince's name is Sidon. We're not just Sidon View. Everyone knows Sidon. You've been to those websites. That is right, beloved Prince Sidon of the Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. It's simply wonderful, is it not? How I would love to meet him someday. Have I got something to tell you, Chroma? Say, you have a similar stature to the Hylian hero, similar eyes as well. Oh my, and you are also... We have similar eyes? Hi Hydra, this is my first time catching a stream. Good to see you, Easy Gaming. Hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Wednesday. And a swordsman. The eyes thing was worse, but what I have equipped right now... Actually, I guess it's a sword where I grip it. Wait, could it be? Are you Link, the swordsman of legend? Please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology.
Yes.
I am a hero of legend. That was an appropriate response. I'm starting to worry that this culture I admired so much a minute ago is actually quite restrictive on them emotionally. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Why is that making me more analytical? I'm quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I've heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at this domain. I am Prince Sidon's... Oh, forgive me. I am your best friend's fiancé. Hey, good for Sidon, and good for you. Sidon's great. My name is Yona. I'm truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. Yona, caretaker to the Zora. I had heard that you were missing, along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? To think that such a thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle, and now you're traveling the kingdom to investigate. Link? Who's that? I'm Lunk. Everyone upset that Sidon is talking with another woman? Brain's getting more hyper-focused on details? It is. It can't take on in the bigger picture. It has to focus small. Part of it is probably that I'm reading Iowade on Top, which is a book by Richard Iowade. It's just an excuse for comedy, but it is an intensely close comedic reading of an awful, awful movie called View from the Top, a dramedy about Gwyneth Paltrow being an air hostess, back when they were called air hostesses. Never seen it. Book makes it sound truly awful. Anyway, I think it's making me more analytical today. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain. In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I would love to. I'm certain he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at Mifa. Oh, they named the court for Mifa. Mifa Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. When I called out being analytical before, what I meant was I'm going to try and tone it down a bit. But now I've got a further worry. You put the political court on top of a mountain? Who are you trying to disenfranchise? That's not accessible. Lady Yona, it is time. I fear we must be going now. They're ruled by a prince. The disabled can't get to the public hearings. Worried about the Zora. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. But if it pleases you, after you have met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I'm determined to be of assistance to you as best I can, Sir Link. Well, she has a focus on hospitality, which is almost discomforting. Which I'm not sure if it's a word. Healthcare is far superior in Hyrule. You know, you're not wrong, but also, I just want to say, before we compare to our own nations and world, healthcare is a lot easier to provide in a world where eating an apple heals your literal multiple hearts. It's probably easier in a world where you just have multiple hearts. You know, everyone's got backup. Heading to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out, Techno. Hope you have a fantastic rest. Also, you tend not to survive things that'll cripple you, and it's a monster bashing you in the face with a club. You're saying they're healthy or they're dead? So anyone still standing can make it to the hearings? Maybe. I'm just worried. I mean, what about the ancient? What about the infirm who are only infirm through their age? Put it in the public square, I say, right down in the middle of town. How am I getting up there? Do they have Zora armor still? I probably should have checked a store or something before leaving there. Let's go check a store or something before leaving there. Oh shit, actually, we should also do the tower, because I've not mapped this area. That would be super useful. Let's check the store and then maybe find our way up to the tower if it looks... If it looks difficult. Where was the shop before? That was the throne area. Is the king still there? Oh, I think he passed. He was a massive one. Well, I hope it brings comfort to his family and subjects that he probably sequestered an incredible amount of carbon as that massive body sank to the bottom of the ocean. And it will be a feast for all the creatures that live beyond the light. I won't mention that second part, actually. That's probably not a comfort. Little Babu Zora. Who sank? Well, I'm assuming that the old king is dead. Prince Sidon's father, seeing as he's not on his throne. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. I'll find out soon enough. I ran right by there without finding a store. That's okay. We're going to the tower now. Our objectives change constantly. Keep up. More splash fruit. Out of curiosity, can I clear up any of this sludge even temporarily? The way I did before? Yeah. I can. That's cool. We're gonna need a lot more splash fruit for that to be like a feasible means of travel, but cool. Okay, what's my best way up here? Ascend is not looking super possible, unless maybe from this little hollow I can see. What's up, a random memory? Saw you on YouTube Shorts. Who would have thought that would actually be something? I'm watching your Elden Ring playthrough. Oh, thank you so much for coming over to say hi. I hope you're enjoying. And happy Wednesday, friend. Don't worry, I haven't played this. So sorry about your deceased king. Here's a diagram of what he'll look like after the cookie cutter sharks get to him. You know, for your own comfort. I've done it in multiple stages. This is partway along. Here's entirely skeletonized. You look sick. Is something wrong? I was reminded cookie cutter sharks exist just last night when I was fighting them. And then my friend Bancho was cooking them in Dave the Diver, a game which has assisted the ruination of my sleep schedule. Dave the Diver's fucking excellent. I'm having a great time with that game. I was looking at this the wrong angle. I thought this face would not be a climb. Oh, right along the edge it's not. Wonder how they write the rules for that. Been meaning to play it? This is just purely science. Please. Staunch the flow of tears. Gentlemen, ladies, it's just science. Now, after the cookie cutter sharks, you may think he's done, but if we go to a microscopic level, really is a great little game. I'm 8 hours in. How long to beat says if you rushed it, you'd do it in just over 20. So I'm a fucking real chunk into the game, and they just unlocked another part of the management game, not the story and exploration, which I expect to progress forever. They just gave me a new element to the management side of the game. It's so much bigger than I thought it would be, and I'm enjoying each part of it quite a lot. Cookie cutter amoebas? Hello, you're a special looking frog. Hello, you probably need help first. But I make potions of this stuff, so give me a second. I'm the hero and potions are important. Sticky frog. This frog likes to cling to walls and hang out. It oozes a substance that climbers can use to cling to wet surfaces. Naturally produces Elmer's glue. All right, what's up with you? You there, please help me. The sludge fell upon me so suddenly. I could wash it away if only I had some water. I gotcha. You saved me. Oh, thank you. How shameful that this should happen to me, captain of the guard at Zora's domain. Unbelievable. After the upheaval, that filth suddenly began falling from the sky. It sullied the waters around here and in Zora's domain. Everyone is at their wits' end because of it. That's why I set out to investigate the surrounding area myself, to think I would fall prey to falling sludge myself. Aren't you the captain? I thought your ability was to delegate. I'm not knocking your bravery, but your time could be better spent. Just thinking of it makes my scales bristle. Ugh, my gills still feel so unclean. If you'd not sprayed me with water, I shudder to think what would have happened to me. Please, take this Zora spear as a token of my thanks. I'm sorry it's not too much, but it's all I have. Or sorry, it's not, you get the idea. It decayed like all the other weapons at the time of the upheaval, but, well, it's not unusable at least. You have many weapons in your possession, it would seem. Did you not dance sufficiently along with that Korok monster? Oh well. If you make Roman's return, I will gift you the Zora spear. Updated. I actually can't end the quest. Until he gives me the gift. A Zora spear with a decayed point. It's made of a water-resistant metal and yields a high attack power when it gets wet. I'm gonna skip over all those jokes. Whatever you're into, though. As long as it's consensual and safely acted upon. What's up, Shadowy? Good to see you. How's stream going? Pretty well. How's your Wednesday? I hope you're having a good day, friend. Look, some captains are into auto-delegation. Just really good at making a schedule for themselves. It's been a relatively easy puzzle to solve. Let's map the area. Remember to lubricate your weapons to prevent rust. Apparently this thing resists water damage naturally. It's some kind of naturally oily metal. All right. Launch me. Full send. Here we go. This entire game is about going into the sky. I only just now realized this will make it a lot easier to get to Princess Sidon. I was going to climb that whole way. Never crossed my mind to do this. Surface map updated. Wonder if they released a spin-off of Tears of the Kingdom where they have no main quest, Kingdom's fine, but Link is on holiday, doing side quests, delivering mail, taking mountain pictures, etc. Would people buy it? No. They would just play Tears of the Kingdom without doing the story. Or load up their file they already did the story on. The story gets you a few powers which are useful, so I could see maybe feeling like you needed to do it, but you could basically just do that in this game. So unfortunately, I think they've ruined that market for themselves. Hello. Jirutagumak Shrine. Intriguing. What do you dispense? Come on, come on. Big devices, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! What do you have? I think at least one of those is new. Cart, a Zonai device built to move efficiently over flat surfaces. Apply force to get it moving so long as it has a power source. Cart, wing, beam emitter. There must be at least one more in there. Did I see it or not? Fan. We're actually low on fans. Let's go ahead and put more into this. Low meaning we're not double digits, and fans, I usually put multiple fans on things that have fans. That's already how I play Tears of the Kingdom, really? Absolutely. Sounds mostly like Majora's Mask. One more time. They should. I want to see Hyrule not in peril. It dispenses stuff, but not things. That's a very different dispenser. Oh, I'm looking for the thingamajig. Ah, yes, the Borg Sphere. I wonder how much money... I was about to say Nintendo had to pay to put that in. I imagine Star Trek would pay Nintendo for that kind of advertising. A flying device. I've made one of those before. Should be easy. You just gave it to me. Doesn't seem like I have to do any work for it. All right, these two sides are different. We have carts rolling down over there. Just into oblivion. Failing to set a high score on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Zonai Temple Shrine level. And we have a fan. And a chest. Okay, so we already found the chest we have to gather for one of the objectives on this Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Zonai Shrine level. That's good. There's probably like jump the fan gap, 0 out of 6. We got one of them. Let's go over to the high side first. How do I launch this? It's going. Probably didn't really need this to get over here. There's a ladder so I can get back. Intriguing. Where's the cart coming from that's rolling off? Thin air. Alright. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What the hell is going on? Who launched that? So clearly we need a fan to drive things. Do we need a cart for any reason? I don't know how to use that. What does that glow? I think it's just a light there. It's so lined up with the glider I was using. Yeah, it must just be one of these lamps. For a second I was wondering, do Zonai devices that you've touched, that you've marked, do they glow? Have I never noticed that before? Okay, we can bring a glider down here, we can put fans on it and so on. That doesn't help us get up there. Unless we have a lot of fans. Wait, actually, you have infinite power inside of Zonai shrines, don't you? So, don't I just need to bring one of these gliders over here, attach a fan to it, and I can do whatever I like? Is one fan enough to climb? I'm not sure. But I can find out. Alright, come with me. You will be my test bed for experimentation. My concept vehicle. Pop that right on the tail there. Do I get any more? Or just the one? You want to spawn more for me? More power? Anything? No? Fuck you. Hang on. The nature of the spawning, this still needs to climb if it's gonna work. Let's see. Let's just get out there in the air and see if this thing can climb at all. Sneezed with a mouthful of spicy broth and it's in my nose. Also, you're solving this one faster than I did. Am I? I so far have no solution in mind. I mean, this can probably get me over there, but I want that chest. This isn't solved until I get that chest. Also, I fucking hate launching these things off of just like a regular fucking edge. The result of the test to find out if one fan has enough power to climb is inconclusive. Fuck. Why'd you respawn on that pad? And where's the fan? There's actually 2 carts spawning over there. Where's my fan? I get this thing to take off nicely. Where do I go to launch it? Can I launch it from an angled surface once it's a little bit powered? Will that reduce friction enough to take off? No, not even close. Not one bit. Could try and launch it like this and see. If it... No, you fucker. No, that's exactly what I was going to do! And that's why you need a pilot. I'll be waiting for you when you respawn with an I told you so. Fuck! Is it back yet? Oh my god, that's why there's the cart, so it rolls along the ground. That's why there's the fucking cart. We gotta start this all over again. Ding. Well, stop suggesting KFC. I'll get there on my own. Sorry, I'm just upset with myself. I think you're overthinking this. I thought I was underthinking it. I was leaving an entire part out. We still need to find out if we have enough power to climb, because otherwise I don't know how you would get that chest. Alright, come with me over to this side. We first need to attach you to some wheels. You're overthinking it. The Tears of the Kingdom experience. Also known as, wouldn't a big bridge just do? That was close. It was close to going. There's actually already one over there too. I don't need this one, I just realized. But I got this one closer to where it needs to be, so we'll take this one. You got there before I said shit? That was already there when I looked over. Don't you give me hints and then lie to me. Though I have had people give me hints while lying to me. So they weren't really hints, they were, well, just lies. So you're better than that. We should turn this around and be in front of it when I drop it. I think that's gonna be better. For getting on board like that. The shit works. Let's steal a fan from the Mark I and take off. A lot of aviation corporations would have looked at the landing I just had and said, I wouldn't call that working. We're braver than that, bolder than that, and willing to pay any number of FAA fines. Must be a delay or you didn't read it out loud? I did not read it out loud. At long last. All right. We will get to the ending soon enough. First, higher. Higher in the air and circle. Upward. Rise, please. I think we're only barely holding steady. I need to rise. Would it be a bad idea to get up on the fan? Hey, hang on, hang on, hang on. So it's possible. Okay, alright. Motherfucker. Don't hit the wall. We need to be standing further back on the tail, where I currently have the fan, I think. We have to do some mid-flight reconfiguring. And don't worry about the fact that the fan's gotta weigh more than Link, so this doesn't make any sense, because if I move it forward, however, will I tilt it further back? Let's just do this. Hang on. Oh wait, I shut it off? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, fuck. We need to go down first. Up. Hard. Hard. Up. Fuck! Shed it. Shed it. Shed it. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. All that work. Let's reconfigure this thing on terra firma. Oh god. We need this thing to be pretty back heavy, honestly. Will that be enough for me to tilt it back, or will that just nose it down so much it can't even roll? That'll just nose it down so much it can't even roll. Oh, hang on. It's an interesting configuration. A very interesting one. Oh, I can't weigh it back this way. What's up, Planeswalker? Just had an Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom flashback on that last one. Does this work? Is this wise? It'd be a little wiser if it was centered. But only a little. Close enough. I see now why they built those stair trucks for real planes. Gonna have to do it again. Can you build a Big Bird bridge? I don't think Sesame Street is canon in the Legend of Zelda world. No, I can't, just because they won't spawn me enough of them. That's not further back than before? Or not far enough back? Alright, fine. Let's reattach these two pieces in a more sensible manner. It's really centered or not, that's it. Fuck. We just have to hope that we have enough control ourselves. Standing behind the fan. It's not nearly enough power. Not nearly enough. In fact, why am I shedding height this time? Unlike before, when I at least held steady. How did I make this so much worse? The second most chaotic Tears of the Kingdom shrine experience I've seen. I'll ask after the shrine, but a weird question about wings. Cool breeze. How the fuck am I supposed to get... Wait a second. Hang on. Okay. You know what? Honestly, good, because that would have made me feel awful. Not that. Not that. What if you just need to get close enough and grip it? Is that the idea? Wait, I'm at the same height as I took off at, even if I shed nothing, which isn't high enough. I have to gain height at some point, or this doesn't fucking work. Wait, I've gained a little bit, haven't I? I have. Okay, wait, we keep in this holding pattern. We keep in this holding pattern. I think it's working. You're right, I do not care what's in the chest. It's likely a weapon I can't hold. I just don't have space for it. But I have to know I reached it. Love how shrines are really open to interpretation in this game. You can do them 45 different ways. We're gonna take one more pass to be more sure I can go to that, but I clearly can go to that. Clearly. What's up, AJ? Found you through the magic of YouTube algorithm. Love the Elden Ring shorts and your energy. Keep the great work. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy. And I hope you're having a good day, friendo. You're really overthinking this, but it's working. It's working. We are getting there. We are absolutely getting there. I'll pick up my crash later. Worth it, too! Oh, look, and the vehicle's still intact. Heck, it's still running. Which, once again, would be a safety issue. But I don't care. Victory. What's up, Duckman? How's your day going? It's going okay. I had a very busy day at work, but that is over now. And tomorrow's a work from home day, which means I'm gonna sleep until fucking noon. Or at least try to. We may be busy tomorrow, but I don't think I'll need to go anywhere. So it still will be relaxing. Nearly. Nearly. Just for style. Let's nosedive to a more appropriate height as we approach. Come in for a landing, not achieve it, and ditch the plane. Easy game. Wrong button. Twice wrong button. I was thinking of the X skip and hitting that. Adder, I just finished this masterpiece, so I got nothing keeping me from hanging out. G fucking G, I hope you enjoyed. I'll take it from the word masterpiece you did. Happy Wednesday, friendo. Good to see you. Fuck, why is my stomach growling? I ate 6 whole peanuts before starting stream after rushing home. Why am I hungry? Because I keep looking over and seeing the donuts on my shirt. That's it, right? Subconscious suggestion. So this stops rotating if I just take this apart. Yeah? Will you? Stop it. What are you even powered by? Oh, it's so close to where I want it to be. No, actually the other way. That looks pretty good, right? That looks great. Maybe one more tick would be good. I don't know how much it moves per increment. Let's try one more. A little bit better even. Ideal. I do need to remember this is a limited lifespan, but this will start us off towards something else, like Prince Sidon. Is that already marked on my map? Sidon of the Zora. Perfect, so we just need to go towards that. Hollow Knight update, went a different way, found a train pass, and now I'm off the map somehow. Anyway, target Alderaan. Now that you're done the shrine, do multiple wings have different aerodynamic properties? You mean in this game, if you, like, stack gliders or connect them together? There's only one shape of glider, and I don't think you can make your own wing the way you can just attach something and it will be a paddle that water strikes. I don't think you can just make your own wings from, like, flat slabs and stuff. So I think there's just the glider that all behave one way, and I don't know if anything changes if you connect them to each other. Our side piece, Sidon. I think we're out of the running on that. We met Yona. I don't mean this in a mean way. It's gonna sound a bit like I'm simplifying her, but I would describe her as frighteningly hospitable, almost uncomfortably compliant. How are we gonna overcome that? Best friends is where we should be happy to remain. Why'd this take a nosedive? She's a yes girl. Wonder what happens if you human centipede your wings. It'd be cool if they had more flex and the whole thing could waver across the air as each one varies from dive to rise. She's a Smithers type, but then so is Sidon. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. So let's take the chance to get yet another shrine. It's the game that's adding all these shrines. I'm not trying to punctuate progression through their quest this heavily. Mifa Court at Lanayru Great Spring. Let me in! The sludge can block magic. Magic. What's up, Felony? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for posting some certified art in Discord. What challenge have you for me now? Are you gonna strip me nude again? No, we get to keep our equipment for this one. A strange felony has arrived. Strange. Mid-air perch. Ihan a shrine. Merely a little creature. What has been your fave temple so far? Temple? So like the two I've done? What are their names? Rito and Goron? I think I preferred the Rito one slightly. Just slightly. I liked them both. Okay. I can just make stairs out of these things. Is that enough? It is for my purposes. Where's your hidden treasure chest? Not in here. Hi there. Do you need to be activated or you just go? You need to be activated. Cool. I should bring the others along, shouldn't I? I'm probably gonna want more than you. Never mind, I have more. How much can you hold? A lot is the answer. Perfection itself. Also, strangely, a little creature. A felony on the wind. And then we make ourselves a climbing wall, because I'm pretty sure you can climb these things. This seems like part 2 of this puzzle. Easy. I don't see the treasure chest yet. Why can't I grab you? Why can't I grab you? I have to grab it by this thing? What's up, John Blade? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, friend. Quote 198. I mean, that's what people remember about top golfers, how quickly they could do the 100-meter sprint. My favorite part of the Olympics was when Usain Bolt slammed a hole-in-one with a sand wedge after 100 meters sprint. Oh, from Mario Golf Super Rush. That makes sense. I was reading that whole thing like, what the fuck stream was this from? Are you doing anything sitting here? I need that. Oh. Fuck. No idea if these are close enough together. But they feel like it, so... I missed the Boko helm with the floppy ears. Well, I'm so sorry. I would change, but someone recently complimented me on my eyes. So now you can put the Poco helm back on. We're not getting anything out of Yunobo in here anyway. Wrong button. Nintendo controls, Hydro. Nintendo controls. You're not acting hard enough, Link. Your physicality is impressive, but you gotta put your face into things. Easy peasy. This feller is familiar. Where is he from? He's from... shit. What's the name of it? What's the name of that puzzle game? Something Agent. Fuck, what's it called? Puzzle Agent. Puzzle Agent. Oh, do I need more? Oh, I probably need that sphere or something. Oh. Shit, how do I get back? Okay. I think we're fine. The two sides are closer than they first appear. We are just fine, okay. Not hard. Let's go again with this thing in tow. Much better. Easy game. Easy game. Hot Dog Agent, Puzzle Agent, good games. If you like variety puzzles, you know, mazes and ciphers and silly little spot the differences and stuff, surprisingly strong story and very fun. You know the work of the artist who worked on the game, Grickle? Yeah, it's for wrinkly brained gamers. Hydra forgetting core game mechanics is one of my favorite things on Earth. Yeah, you're in luck for the rest of your life. I don't think I'll get better with time, so you're in luck. I'm already 56. This brain's not going to improve. There's Sidon. What's up, pal? Oh, hang on. We don't want him to think I'm a bokoblin. And I don't think fish have the best eyesight. Let's put on our giant horns. They're kind of fun. I'm here to see the prince. Shh, keep it down. The prince requires absolute quiet to concentrate on his important work. Wait, Link? You came here to see Prince Sidon? Well, since it's you, that should be no problem at all. I'm sure Prince Sidon will be thrilled to see you. Hey, bud. Are you magically making more water there? Do you have the powers of a Brita filter? What's up, TJV? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend.
Is it really you?
Of course it is. I couldn't leave you alone too long, best friend.
It's good to see you, my friend.
It's just so exuberant. And also tall and has abs and just seems like a fun himbo. He's got a lot going for him. Link! It has been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. I cannot overstate how on the edge I was. The only remedy, the only thing that could take my mind off your disappearance was getting engaged. But now that you're here, I'll call it off. Let's get a house together and live forever. I'm sorry, my dreams are getting in the way of what they actually wrote. And afterward, you mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky. Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? Oh, my apologies. I have actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. Best friend in 3 full pairs of double quotes. We stan himbos here. A 10-pack at his height, most likely. That is why I have tasked a Zora historian, a Zorstorian, with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. My hands are natural carbon filters. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain, Poland Spring. That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be, I was just at their home and the water was all sludge. That's not good. We should find a solution, but he doesn't need to be here. Someone should come tell him that. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Giotto continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. We could just talk books. I mean, I don't read any books, and I'm pretty sure you don't either. We could talk video games. I love Sidon. Used to be the domain of a Lionel. Rito has a blizzard, Goron lost its lava and has a drug problem. Meanwhile, Zora's just covered in shit. Where does this go? These have got to be the most dangerous stairs around. And I was worried about my plane. Bright-eyed crab. This crab appears in large numbers when it rains. One bite of its delectable meat, and you'll forget all your exhaustion. Replenishes your stamina when cooked into a dish. Bright-eyed crab. Come here, frog. Right into a wall, frog. There's no escape. This is an easy place to gather. Right, there was a statue of Mipha. Wait, they moved Mipha out for Sidon and my statue. I'd be flattered, except Sidon's still alive. Did he have any influence over that decision? Signs of corruption grow. Wow, I was wondering who that might be, and it turns out to be none other than Link. Look, do you see how much Ploymus Mountain has changed? It now enshrines a glorious statue of Mipha. She looks after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure this sludge is because of everyone's efforts, and also thanks to her kind protection. Hey Mipha, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well as a ghost. I'm gonna go see what's over here now. They don't want any confusion about the canon pairing. I ask again, Sidon doesn't want any confusion, or all the Zora don't? Just because Sidon wanted a statue of his love close to the kingdom, they're so angry at Link in the first game because he let Mipha die, and in this game, they just forgot her. She's like a pilgrimage site now. Okay. What an really appealing offer this dive is. They don't even give me a dive button, just climb down. So I'm sure if I jumped, they'd give me the dive animation. That dock over there. This used to be where the elephant was, down in that lake, right? This is where the Lionel was. Wow, we're up on a level with the base of that island. That's incredible. We were even higher up at the top of Death Mountain. I just didn't realize it at the time. Cool. Cool. Sidon of the Zora. Am I still supposed to be talking to you? I thought I'd talk to you. We can talk some more. Oh, hang on. I know exactly what works for this. Hang on. You're gonna feel so silly when you see this. This was working before you were looking. I'm not an idiot. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. They moved Mifa up here so she can keep watch over everyone in death. She didn't do enough in life. I feel like she redeemed herself in death when she helped me. Whose journal is this? Mifa Court Security Report, Riven. Day in and day out, the sludge never stops falling. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Prince Sidon, the water flowing into the domain has been kept somewhat clean, but the mountain path to Toto Lake and to Dunma is completely covered in sludge. When you want to sneak over there, remember to bring lots of splash fruit. Or I could just solve the problem. What are you mumbling about? To think that my daughter was chosen to join the Ruins investigation group. I'll have to pay her just a quick little visit later. Oh, my apologies. I did not notice you there. If you have a question, I'll do my best to provide an answer. Ruins? Oh, I hope you didn't not hear me talking to myself. Well, you see, my daughter, Dunma, was selected for the Ruins investigation team. It's quite the honor. Those ruins are tiny and directly under pouring sludge. Is it still an honor now? She is protecting Giotto the historian over at Toto Lake, all by her lonesome, no less. She earned this honor for her part in clearing out the sludge in the domain. She's practically a child still, not even in the triple digits. Yeah, I've forgotten that Zora lived so long. Yet look what she's accomplished. I am so proud. Is there anything else you would like to ask me about? Yeah, where did you get a weapon that wasn't completely fucked? Or actually, maybe those tiny cracks in yours are its wear. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a fantastic bug catcher jest expression there, Apop. This is by far the most confusing quest for me. Imagine Sidon explaining that he wanted the statue of his sister replaced with one of his best friend riding him.
Hey.
Link, my dearest friend, is there anything you'd like to inquire about? Ask me whatever your heart's desire, I'll do all I can help. Tell me about Yona, actually. Lady Yona? She is my dearest childhood companion, and much more. She's also my fiancé, my intended, my bride-to-be. There was a time when we saw each other often, but life got in the way, as it does, and by life I mean sludge pouring from the sky, which is sometimes how life feels. Time has certainly got away from us, and by time, I mean the sludge pouring from the sky. I recall our childhood days with utmost fondness, and at last she's come to visit for the first time in a while, and yet, I must admit, I've been a tad awkward around her. Due to the situation at hand, we've barely spoken since she arrived. Also, my thoughts always turn to you. She's been an immense help in easing our struggle here. I am so grateful for her kindness. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Giotto? I've tasked the historian Giotto with investigating the ruined fragments in any history books regarding the sky. If you believe that Princess Zelda's whereabouts are related to the floating islands or ruins, speak with him. I was going to say it sounds like we just go up to the sky, but we'll go talk to Giotto first in case we need to, or it's just fun. I believe Giotto is currently conducting his investigation at Toto Lake, which is northwest of here. And finally, tell me your thoughts on the sludge one more time. Subtle Sidon ain't. Suddenly here, she wasn't here 2 years ago. Well, he said she's visited, so I guess she moved away after childhood or something. Some second Zora kingdom in another... Sorry. Another location. Zora colonies? Why not? Yona from the Elusive Elsewhere? It'd be so funny if she was a plant from Ganon. Why do you want to see Sidon's heart broken like that? Actually, he's not that into her, so. This is truly a burden. I'm using my ability to manipulate water to separate clean water from the sludge if I cease. Yeah, same as before. All right. Northwest. You face north, you face west, you split the difference, and you run. He's way more into Link. So these ruins over here, we already had them pointed out. That's roughly northwest. Actually, yeah, it's almost right on northwest. I thought it was more west-northwest, but I'm incorrect. Well, a lot of monsters have settled in here while he's been busy filtering the water out. It's not even funny how much more he is into Link. Poor Sidon. No, it's not funny. It's deeply erotic. Take the chance to grab more of these splash fruits while I'm here. We should be gathering these pretty much constantly while we're in this realm, I bet. Someone's trying to shoot me, but I don't care because I see more splash fruit. Okay, this looks like what the camera was centered on. Are these specifically, there's a person there, the ruins I need to investigate? Or are they just one part of a ruins complex? Hi there. I'm trying to talk here. For God's sake. It is Dunma. I will never understand the ways of historians. Can he not conduct the investigation more cautiously? Oh dear. I certainly hope that you did not overhear me grumbling to myself like that. It's not as it sounds, really. Giotto keeps interacting with dangerous things. When I object, he insists it's necessary for his research. Whenever he takes cocaine, he insists it's for his research. Whenever he comes back with women of the night, he insists it's for his research. That makes things quite difficult for me, as it's my job to guard him. That's why I gave in to a moment of grumbling. Whatever. Ruins? Right. Do you see that opening there? The cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Prince Sidon immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Giotto is a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He was terribly excited and is completely transfixed by the ruins. Thanks, Dunma! We not only got the facts, we got a little color about Giotto's character added to it. She's a natural storyteller. This looks like the important part of the inscription has been torn out, huh?
This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left for us to discover. Stand upon the land of the sky fish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. But look at their penmanship. Ah, Link. My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I've made a monumental discovery. I've discovered a monument. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding, get this, the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied.
The broken slate. You want me to get the pieces and stick it back together, I bet? I think I can do that. Whoops, wrong ability. Because there's two pieces. The wall and this. Right? Ka-chunk. Thanks so much for the lurk, Mupple. Good to have you back in any capacity at all.
What is this? Oh, the stone slate! I can hardly believe my eyes! That was like 10 fucking feet away. Not that I could have lifted it, but I had no idea. Oh, this is embarrassing. Link, I must thank you.
Easy game. I didn't know capital E and Z would give me a frog. You must have better Twitch TV installed or something. I think it's a BTTV emote, or maybe Franker Z or one of those extensions.
Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes. That one doesn't quite scan. That which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. They had rhyming. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. Did Hydro actually take in any of that information, or was he too focused on this character voice? Only time will I didn't catch a word of it. Shoot a droplet, I got that part. I think the where was important though when I missed it. One difficulty has been overcome and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentioned the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorothan.
He's alive! I assume he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. Oh, we can save our presentation about the death of a whale. This will be so much less awkward. We'll be so much more welcome in court. Truthfully, I didn't think anyone wanted to hear it, and I was still gonna give it. Distaste is no reason to stop scientific accuracy. Are we going on now? Do I need to talk to him again? Why is it still marked here? Where's my quest log? Jato suggests speaking with King Dorothan about the mark. Let's go back to the kingdom. It's still marked here on my map, but it feels like... Is there any shrine near here, by the way? Or should we just go up to Mifa Court each time and glide and jog down here that we want to get to the ruins? Oh, those PowerPoint slides, all for naught. I spent so long on those skeletonized king graphics. I didn't just go look up a whale skeleton. I drew the king as a skeleton. Now they'll never get to see it. To quote Bo, there's nothing more manly one can do than take a shower with 5 other guys. So I'm just going back up to messages. Fish are thirsty for Link just because they're fish and out of water, hence thirsty. It doesn't look like there's an obvious shrine to grab here, so we will go down to the kingdom and I can get by here by other means later. I mean, we can always just fly into the sky and then glide over here. You think there's a Korok at some high point on this? Because I feel like there's an 80% chance of Korok at the highest point on this. It should have appeared by now, right? I am incorrect, and rather surprised by that. Got him. King Dorephan. Still nothing. King Dorephan super punch and super kick. Hiya! Hiya! I'm so big and strong. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot, and that spot is... Huh? What's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorephan game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. That time they said the secret spot where King Dorephan is hiding. I mean, I assumed that's sort of what I was gonna get, but why is he hiding? Anyway, can I hear him back here? That's not the answer, really? Okay, I'd be able to hear here, though. What do you want from me? Shoot away. You got any suggestions there, pal? Metal Gear Solid time. Stealth-mish. Well then, when I was cleaning the throne room, the children shooed me away. They declared that they were playing a secret game and insisted vehemently that adults are not allowed. I did hear something interesting about their little game, though. They're allegedly pretending to be King Dorephan. What's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. Never should have let children watch the news. It's ill-advised to allow them to mess around over there. As an adult, I must participate. I mean, watch over them. The question is, how do I sneak a peek? I wonder if there's somewhere I could hide. That's exactly the idea I came to, because of course I did. But hide where? Can I hear them somewhere from below? I'll go talk to her in a second. Let's figure this out first. Learnings of the Zora, Anecdote 2. Anecdote 2. You gotta work on your titles. The great task entrusted to me as told by Prince Sidon. I, Sidon, was entrusted with the fantastic task of renovating the Zora stone monuments that had fallen to ruin. So on this one, I've written down all my favorite snacks. Number 1, Link. Sorry, my mind's going places. Anyway, there are 11 stone monuments total found in and around Zora's domain, including the one you're now reading. The former text written by my father, King Dorephan, could not be salvaged, and so sadly it had to be replaced. Despite my royal blood, whispers abound that it is improper for someone my age to write over the king's glorious words. But they do they not realize that it was King Dorephan himself who ordered me to undertake this restoration project? Father says it is not set in stone that I shall be the one to inherit the throne, as it is not a matter of blood alone. You're just writing down all your thoughts here. He used these public stele as his personal journal. He really is a himbo. I expect no less of him. Thought I had while watching your YouTube uploads. You seem to keep correcting yourself to not lip sync with the alerts because it won't be synced, but I find that endearing. It's just a reaction. I'm not sure I can correct it and just sort of get out of my own head about it, but thank you. I'm glad it doesn't bother. If we ask the eternal skies above whether I am fit to rule, they shall remain silent, and so we must look to our fellow Zora. He urged, wait, they get to vote on who's royalty? That's a weird mix. They have I'm trying to combine the words monarchy and democracy. A monarchocracy? I can't. He urged me to use these monuments to share my learnings and speak to our people straight from my heart. Father is older and wiser than I. His sage advice is a gift. As such, I have inscribed my thoughts upon these 11 stones. I do not know how far-reaching my words shall be, but it is my hope that they will reach whoever needs to hear them the most. There's so much more writing in this game than the first. Just like each conversation feels way longer. Is that just me? Am I misremembering? Or people that have played this? This is a real question, pomegranates, if it matters to you. Does it feel like there's a lot more writing and talking in this game? Until one of my descendants writes over my musings many years from now, I pray they resonate with whoever reads them. A meritocracy? Not quite. Autocracy? More everything? Yes, and it's not great. Like, it doesn't bother me, but that wasn't my favorite thing to read for that long. He protect, he attack, but mostly, he a snack. Feel like it's about the same? Okay, it does, all right. Any ruler can be voted on as long as the people voting no have enough guns. What's up, Ceterius? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going, Hydro? Like a lot of people stumbled across your shorts while you were playing Elden Ring. I'll be popping in from time to time. Oh, wonderful. I hope you enjoy the shorts. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday, friend. All right, this was not where I hide. Let's figure out the hiding before we talk to Yona again about whatever. Is the hiding just being closer? I can't climb this. Maybe we just have to get above them. And be so high, high above them, eavesdropping on children. Well, there's an easy way to get above them. And that is glide down from the tower. That's why I'm here, glad to finally catch a stream. Thank you as well for coming over, Mental. It's good to see you. Hope you're enjoying yourself, friend. Oh, it's so hideous yellow. I hope that map changes once we've cleaned this up. Fond of the extra world building? All right. It's flavor text. Have you finished Elden Ring yet? Twice. I was just saying that I think we'll probably play it. Well, we'll definitely play something of it in the future because I'm going to stream the DLC once that comes out, but I think that's a ways away. We'll probably try the Convergence mod at some point because a bunch of people have asked if I'd be willing to give it a shot. But at the moment, I'm taking a break and I haven't even planned when I would play that. So no guarantees, but I do think it's likely. What's up? First time watching the live. Good to see you, Spade Archaron. I hope you're doing well, friend. Good to have you here. What's the Convergence mod do? I don't actually know that much. It, I believe, makes the game more difficult and retunes. I think it actually retunes items and then shifts where they are. So I think weapons are a bit different. I know from what people have said, it retunes bosses, and in fact, many bosses are doubled up. So you go into a boss room and you meet the Ancestor Spirit and Morgott or something like that. Bloodborne? I played Bloodborne just recently. And that I actually have all the VODs for. Anyone who missed it but would like to see, all of the VODs are under the live tab on my youtube.com/@rxhydro YouTube channel. And at some point I'm going to make a highlights video, but that's probably a ways off. Highlights take me a long time to make. Add some bosses, new spells and magic, makes things more difficult. I also kind of want to play the game with the Diablo random loot mod at some point, which just randomizes the loot. And I don't mean it takes the loot and moves it around. That's item randomizer. It randomly generates items. So I could find the Cypher Pata, but they might be fire weapons or purely physical ones, based on dexterity or something. I think I saw it has a boss rush mode in the round table. How's the skydiving? It's going pretty well, A-Rod. How are you doing, friend? Convergence mod focuses purely on different types of magic. Dark Souls 3 version do the same thing. Sludge is staining the fish statue. It is everywhere. What's up, Doc Hockney? Good to see you. Elden Ring playthrough highlights videos are some of my favorite videos at the moment. Sort of dreading the series ending. I think the final episode will be this Saturday, but if I'm right, it'll be an extra one. An extra long one. And if I'm wrong, well, you have a couple to look forward to. But I think I'm going to do it all in one. So this isn't working for overhearing these children. We need to try elsewhere. Maybe just crouching beside the arm of the thing? Maybe? Stream stopping. Oh shit. Well, at least we have the recording. Hi everyone on YouTube. You're getting content right now that Twitch is not, because no one can see me. Okay, it says reconnection successful. You can either hear me now or you'll hear me soon. Oh, I can see myself. Just telling everyone to refresh if they need to. We're back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. No idea what happened. Some hiccup on my end or Twitch's. Anyway, I made a whole bunch of jokes that only viewing the VOD on YouTube will now get you. I didn't say a lot. I don't even know when it cut out, but I don't think I said a lot. Sorry for teasing you. You don't need to crash stream over it. Aliens finally landed. You currently play anything on Sunday's YouTube streams? Yes, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is the current Sunday streams. Though, next month, we have a couple breaks. So this week, I'm streaming today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Tears of the Kingdom, today and tomorrow. Dark Souls 3, Sunday. Next week, Wednesday night, I'm going back to Maine to visit family. So, I'm going to be streaming Tears of the Kingdom on Tuesday. I may do an extra stream on Monday. I'm not sure how much time I'll have. We'll see. But there's no stream Wednesday, Thursday, no Dark Souls stream Sunday. Week after that, I'm going to try and do Dark Souls Saturday and Sunday, because the week after that, the third weekend in August, I'm going again. So, it cuts into Tears of the Kingdom streams, but it's literally, as I only do one of them a week, cutting 2 whole weeks out of Dark Souls 3. Anyway, this Sunday I'll be on YouTube. Where the fuck do I hide from you? Does this work? Oh, it does. Perfect. I did it, but the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed. My king, King Doraphan. Pretty please. What if you went to that one place to hide? Hey, come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play Muzu and the monster, not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot, where King Doraphan is hiding, what kind of place is it? I know, right? I asked King Doraphan about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctumy or something. Pristine sanctumy. So I guess it's a spot with clear water, somewhere you can get your tummy cleaned and stuff. But these days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh, I've heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. And there's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall too. How cool is that? A secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. That sounds pretty amazing. Hey, wait a minute. Muzu told us we could never ever tell anyone. Oh, it's fine. No one's listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again, this time with feeling. Can't we play something else? It's me, the adult who ruined your child's game all along. All right. Clean water behind a waterfall. We've got everything we need. It's okay, Hydro. I too have frequent disconnects on my streams, it feels like. I like to blame Twatch, but secretly I know it's the hotel. By the way, Twatch is a constant typo on my phone. Why? I type Twitch constantly. I don't talk about two of many things. I know two is a more common word than Twitch. But I am constantly typing Twitch. Constantly! I need my keyboard to learn. Anyway. Frequent disconnects on my streams, it feels like. I like to blame Twitch, but I secretly know it's the hotel nets I use because I travel for work. Why can't hotels get their act together? I've tried to stream once or twice from places like that. I feel your pain. Muzu trusting kids, the fool. Took me way too long to find that bastard. And Twitch is a word, Twatch isn't, but here's the thing. My phone keyboard thinks I'm trying to type 2. That's why it does O. If you don't know, your phone keyboard, when you hit a letter, it quickly tries to calculate what it thinks you're typing. And based on its confidence, it will resize the buttons. It doesn't actually show you the difference, but invisibly, certain letters will get bigger and some smaller to try and help you type. So when I type TW, it goes, you want an O. And it makes the O so fucking big, I hit it when I'm hitting I. It's very upsetting. At least your internet isn't from Ohio. If you ever need a translation, just laugh and ask. All right, so between here and Ploymus, I imagine it's not the first one. And I like going up to higher places. So we're gonna go up higher, and it will give us the excuse to glide down to the first one if it is indeed that. Where is my posse? Oh right, they don't show up in town. Of course they don't. When cell phones have hidden game mechanics. All right, things hidden behind waterfalls or around waterfalls didn't go great in the first game, but I overcame that difficulty, and I'm sure it will go better now. Really? I'm not just a stupid typer? No. If you regularly need to type less common words that start with the same spelling as very common words, your keyboard is actively fucking with you. It's right fucking there. We're good. The problem is I can't swim against the tide, so now I'm smart enough, but I'm too weak. Oh, cruel Zora domain. Notice that my phone's autocorrect takes priority in what letters are at the start of a word. For example, it will correct exactly to reaction, not exactly. Oh. How do I get up really high here? Do I use the ability that gets me up high? Maybe. I had a lot of teachers in college that would write reaction RXN. Maybe your phone thinks that way. I am so sorry, but that's what you get for being a mythical creature that's carrying a lot of cash. You should be one of those fairies that places value on, like, twigs and acorns and doesn't understand the human world. Fun fact, recently discovered if you swipe left on your phone calculator, it erases what you typed so you don't have to press the delete button 10 times. That's pretty fucking handy. I think this will kill our glider at a certain point. But can I, like, climb down a little bit and then glide in safely? There we go. There we are. Pristine sanctum at Linearu Great Spring. Do I need to be up higher? Thankfully, as an Android user, my phone messes me up in different ways. Oh, I'm actually an Android user. And I will be honest, that thing I heard about the keyboard was a video about an iPhone. They did not specify this is only true on iPhones. And I feel like most of those keyboards probably work the same. Plus, my 2 thing really feels like that. This whole area is just slippery because it's by the waterfall. Fuck you. I was just gonna say, I bet Android does the same thing, but I can't guarantee it. I'm out here spewing straight speculation, not facts. Had to look up a guide on how to get here. I have no idea how you found it. I just tested a waterfall and got lucky it was the first. Now I'm trying to... Wait, hang on. Could I have just ascended from right at the bottom? I didn't even think about it before walking away. Yep. Maybe it would be better if he was providing nutrients deep down on the dark ocean floor. Maybe we could roll him out to the ocean and just tell everyone it happened naturally.
Ah, who approaches? Is that you? Oh, so it is, Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting?
Dude, didn't I win you over in the first game?
Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. You have to think of the players who didn't play Breath of the Wild, newcomers to the game.
Dorafan, king of the Zora and video game writer.
Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here?
I'm looking for Princess Zelda. The clue was in the question. So, your fun joke about him dying. I joked about him being dead. Him dying's way worse. I understand that. At least the suffering would be over if he was just dead. Where'd that bottle cap go? Oh, there we are. Muzu is made of spite and prejudice. I've met people like that.
Well, well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda.
You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies.
Fuck off, Grima Wormtongue.
I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. You saw what Sauron wanted you to see.
Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora, and my son is deeply in love with him, though he calls it friendship. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda.
Oh god, Dorephan is sick. The Lord of the Ring comparison works. Old, Muzu is so old. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I have it, but I've just been carrying it around with me for the last 7 months. I know people with games like that. Yeah, it happens. Dorephan spitting facts. It's okay, we'll go full Game of Thrones, Sidon will die, and the king will marry Yona.
As well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down, perhaps you've noticed. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. I was like, oh, is this your friend? Just trying to be polite, though it seemed like a weird companion for the princess. But she's always been a bit off. Point was, it was weird but believable. I suspected nothing at first. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us.
King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. He got all messy. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda made our king all messy, oh, think how it would look. Sorry, lost her mind and harmed the Zora king, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. We think the chaos of the king just disappearing will be better than the chaos of explaining what happened. We have no trust in our people. What? You're about to tell me why you moved your court away from all the people, aren't you?
According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. What the fuck? I mean, it all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Now, it's not actually connected to that game. People thought it was when the first trailer came out. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made.
Huh? Link batting for 3 for 4 on Young Royalty so far? Weird for the guy in a never-ending quest to save his girlfriend. Link and Zelda, in the very brief time we've seen them interact in this game, do seem to be on better terms, but one of my favorite things about Breath of the Wild is that canonically Link had another love. And not only that, but Zelda fucking hated him. Because he reminded her, not for who he was, but just because he reminded her of her own failings. But I love that. Open warfare between the Hylians and Zora. Our sovereign seems to have gone violently insane, therefore we're trying to cover it up instead of telling anyone about it during a crisis. We learn from real human history.
Ah, so you have already spoken with Giotto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. It is my keychain. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King scale, one of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means, take a few. I'm absolutely sloughing them off right now. I'm not doing well. They're a bit sludgy, but you take what you can get. There is no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more.
So it's gonna be like a resource. That's why they made that clear, I bet. Yeah. We can fuse these? They're not a great fuse, but okay. What if we just took out a bunch of old shitty melting swords and we were just like, stick a scale on that, stick a scale on that, one on my shield, give me more, king, give me more. Would he have the same attitude of,
Oh, have as many as you like.
Zora scale sword? It's my kingly wallet chain. Really cool relationship dynamic, though Link was promised to a Zora in Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to remember exactly how. Did someone promise to her, or did she just assume? Either way, though, like, Link was never party to that. They were just like, yeah, you're fucking in now. And he should have made it clear that, whoa, no, come on. Rather than just sort of take advantage of it, but he can't speak, which makes that hard. Royal eczema? Sorry, that one's a bit rotten. Voice acting is pretty nice here, by the way. Thank you, I do my best, or close to it. Still interesting that future Link ended up with a Zora princess. Zora kings bear this scale on their foreheads. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it's viewed. They were once used in ancient Zora ceremonies.
After all that has transpired and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. Monsters used never to be able to catch me off guard. That would take like a series finale or something.
King Dorephan.
In any case, that is a matter for another day after the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. I'm gonna stay here in the bath a while longer.
All right, off to Sidon, and then we gotta figure out what to do with the scale. I've been in the Temple of Time for 10 years. That explains why the Iron Throne keeps cutting kings. It's absorbing more fuse material. I can't swim out of here safely. Slightly annoying, but that's okay. Let's just go to the tower, or we're going to Sidon, we can go right there. I was gonna say go to the tower and glide because I forgot we had a shrine right beside him. I vaguely recall it was the item Link needed that she considered a betrothal gift to Newt. Scale? Was? The Zora Sapphire is a betrothal item. Oh, okay. 7-year-old Link didn't know what those words meant, and he needed it for other reasons. He was set up to, I was gonna say fail, but that's harsh on Ruto. I don't really like Ruto, but that's harsh. He was set up for misunderstanding. Oh, Link, have you made any progress in your search for Princess Zelda? What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. We just have to take my father at his word that Princess Zelda has become a teleporting, vicious evil with monsters at her beck and call, but try not to let us overwhelm. What? That is some, what's it called? When you, when you're trying to hold two thoughts in your mind? I can't hold one thought in my mind. I can't manage that side on. I'm getting worried. What is it called? Fuck, there's a term for this. Cognitive dissonance, thank you. What's up, Evie Kitty? Oh, she's so pretty. A lot is happening today. Double speak. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward, Sword. We now know that the mark of the king written of on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of sorts. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you know of any leads, please let me know at once. I'm gonna guess the land of the skyfish is the sky, and we'll find a place in the shape of a droplet. That's my guess. I did forget how to open the map though, so there we are. Hello. Hi there. Hey, hello, hi, how you doing? But how to get up there? How to get up there? Should we get some Zora armor and go straight up the sludge? It's a really interesting. There's like a central strand that it's gooping along. Very interesting. Samantha, have any of you seen Gross Point Blank? Just the way it's behaving with that whole central strand behavior reminds me of when he's trying to poison the guy by lowering that like cord down to his mouth so the drop of poison can go down it rather than drop the whole way. It looks gross? It does. Gooping, you say? Indeed. Fantastic movie? It really is. Anyone who hasn't seen Gross Point Blank, worth your time. Quite worth your time. Mark that for later. Hello there. Can I set all the way up to you, and do you have anything? No and unclear. Great. I bet you do have something. But I'm not sure how to get to you. That movie's quite fun. Does that movie have both Cusacks? I know it has John. I don't recall if it has Joan. Don't remember. It does! John and Joan Cusack, Mini Driver, Dan Aykroyd. No, there's nothing up there. Well, I've climbed up here now. I doubt I can actually reach it, but I want to try. Oh fuck, there is something up there! Well, later. Blue for fish. Is it that thing right over there? I guess it is. That doesn't look that far away, or is it just massive and I don't understand how far away it actually is? We have ourselves a balloon. Okay, I'm starting to see how we're gonna get there. It's not high up at all. Easy. Easy. Joan is his secretary. Skill check. His psychotic secretary, she's amazing. Did you give me a flame emitter? Whatever, I have a torch. There's a hell of a structure down there. Looks unfriendly. But that's for another time. Right now, up to the winds. I threw away all my torches, actually. I got rid of them. I wasn't using them. I don't have one anymore. Batteries. You got a flame emitter here? I've got flame emitters. It's fine. I'll get out my own Zonai devices. Battery to battery. Both of you can come together. Easy game. Arane Sandale. Take the poop river up. I mean, we could go check and see about that. Hello. Actually didn't ever find that shop. Nor did I ever go talk to Yona. I kind of want to find the shop. And I kind of want to talk to Yona. We can come back here and build this balloon in a minute. Whenever I ascend, I like to shout that lift up spell Gilderoy Lockhart uses in Chamber of Secrets duel. I get to see Oppenheimer next Monday? Yes. Kenneth Branagh just reminded me of that because apparently he has a small part in it. I'm gonna go see it in IMAX. Okay, the store used to be on one of these little side things. I think. So I want to get to a high point end. Could it be that? Maybe? Maybe. But did you see Barbie? No, I really want to. But my friend wanted to get tickets for Oppenheimer because he's a giant Christopher Nolan fan. And he's also interested in Barbie, but Oppenheimer took precedence for him. I don't have the focus and attention and forethought to think of going and buying tickets to a good showing of any movie. So the only reason I'm going to Oppenheimer is because of him. I have equal interest in them both. Scale 1 to 10, how much did Mob ending make you cry? Oh, I actually found it very, very hopeful. I liked Mob's ending. It's got bittersweet elements, but... And I'm not the kind to regularly cry with tears of joy or anything. That doesn't happen to be me often. I loved it though. 9.5, 10 out of 10 series, something like that. I loved Mob. There's nothing over here. I've been bamboozled. Is there even a store in here anymore? There was still one in where? Goron City. And there was one at the Rito. There should be one here. I don't see counter space or nothing. Where are they hiding it? Talking about Mob 100? Yes, I am. Oh, Psycho 100. I finished it recently after getting to the last 4 episodes and then just not scheduling time with my friend to watch it. But Felody and I found time this past weekend, wrapped it up. I think we're gonna try Jujutsu Kaisen next, which I've seen a couple episodes of and enjoy. Oh fuck, it's right there. Now which is the armor shop? That's the important thing. Tinkerer's Lab? What do you do?
Link, have you already spoken with Lady Yona? She's attempting to repair your Zora armor. You know full well the Zora armor allows you...
Oh! Okay. Oh, maybe we are going up the sludge. I liked the balloon idea better. We might still use a balloon. No, he's a brilliant director, but I'm not a hype for C. Nolan. That is absolutely fair. That's fair. I like his movies. I just... I like them a lot. I think they're great. I'm not like hype about seeing more of them, but the ones I've seen, great. Really enjoy it. She what? How did she get it? I don't know. Maybe after Breath of the Wild, I like brought it back and left it with them. You know, that would seem a sensitive thing to do culturally. There's like no armor shop. Why is there no armor shop? Kid, where's the armor shop? Sasan? I'm so worried about you, Sasan. Hey, what in the world? I thought that I could escape my restless thoughts by walking. You are too young to say something like that. Before I knew it, I was going around in circles. Oh, this spot. This is where Sasan and I would come to talk for hours. Oh, I'm so worried about you, Sasan. Sasan? Yes, Sasan. He's my best friend and favorite person. He's also a Hylian like you. However, since the sludge showed up, he hasn't been showing up in the domain on the days he promised he always would. Nothing like this has ever happened before, so I'm quite worried. It's too dangerous to leave because everything's covered in sludge. Ugh. I guess I'll have to wait here a bit longer. Have you seen Memento? Yes, I walked into Memento 10 minutes after it started when my dad was watching it. And given the nature of Memento, I thought I'd walked into the middle. And so after like 90 minutes or whatever, you know, a long ways into it, I was like, this is really long. because I thought it had been going for an hour when I sat down. Memento is my least favorite of his movies I've seen, but that is only because that is a dark movie. And I generally like happier movies. There was nothing wrong with it. It was impressive in many ways. I enjoyed much of the experience. I don't ever want to watch that movie again. Too dark for me to love. But that's a very personal thing. That's nothing about the quality of it. Is that the Stranger Danger kid? I'm not sure. Oh no, this kid? Double the confusion? Oh no, the young Zora and their Hylian almost boyfriend. They want what they see the prince has. Pomegranates, there's a store that sells armor somewhere in here, right? Or am I wasting my time? Anyone know for sure? Am I being silly? You're wasting your time. Motherfucker. Okay, thank you. Let's go talk to Yona and at least get that armor out of this. Where is she? Was she down lower or up higher? I'm being silly. She must be up higher. I'm sorry, Hydro. Your armor isn't in this domain. Pretty sure no? Huh. That's a bit weird, but okay. I know there was never an armor store in Breath of the Wild. There wasn't? I'd forgotten that. It just, I thought everyone had an armor store because, you know. Because, you know. It's up there. Right? And then just around the stairs rather than up those to Dorofan's throne. Fun fact, after Bale's Batman trilogy, Nolan sold Zack Snyder to Warner Brothers with Man of Steel. Written by David S. Goyer and Christopher Nolan, same duo as The Dark Knight. No armor store in Zoraland. Phew, this sludge really is quite stubborn. I dearly hope our patients recover soon. Lady Yona, Sir Link is here at last. Oh, you really came. How, I was just being polite. How fortuitous. I was hoping to speak with you about an item that you entrusted the domain with repairing, your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. This is the old joke. You drop your armor off at the Zora armor repair shop. You forget about it completely, you know? You find the stub. 2 years ago you dropped it off. You go by, hey, when will this be ready? They check in the back, oh, it'll be ready Friday. You didn't start on it! The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. I need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. Can just put any fucking scale into it. We've not seen ancient arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they're used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Do that, and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to your care. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I'm certain it will prove useful to you. Please do not forget my request, and forgive my redundancy. Like I said, you already knew that. But King Dorofan insists we speak to everyone like they just came into this world. Think of the fashion. No, it must be an ancient arowana from the Sky Islands. Dento! Would that be the Tinkerer? I bet it is. And he was down below me. Over here.
So, it is you. Do you need something?
Armor.
I see. You seek an ancient arowana. In that case, I have heard whispers that what you seek has been spotted near Mifa's statue, which is at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. This rare fish that has almost never been caught and was used in the distant past to repair the Zora armor. Why has it appeared again? Is this too a result of the upheaval?
Okay, more than the talking, this region is a lot of back and forth. A lot. 2 hours and 45 minutes later, I finally notice Hydro on my followed channels list. What's up, Devlinator? Happy Wednesday, friend. Good to see you. Like, it's been a long time since I did anything but go somewhere and talk to someone. Have I even fought anything this stream? A few Lizalfos, that's it. This is a story-heavy stream. They're a chatty people, the Zora. I guess it makes sense. I feel like it'll be rude to compare them to a goldfish, but like, have you ever looked at a goldfish? They're constantly... Okay, that was the stupidest joke we're gonna tell today. Show that, you know, feel free to rework that joke for your like 8-year-old. Maybe most of their talking underwater. That fish! Oh wait, you weren't an old guy. You don't get the old guy voice. All right, I've got 3.
I asked for 1 hair from her golden head. She gave me 3.
How many fish do you have now? 3 ancient arowana, untold numbers of other fish. Well, they are ancient. I have faith that you'll tell a stupider joke in no time. I'll warn you, I think we're gonna wrap up soon, even though I've done so little fucking adventuring. Not because I'm too tired, though I am feeling a bit tired, but because my stomach is... I am so hungry. I really needed to eat more before stream. In my rush, I was barely joking when I said 6 peanuts. I had like a few handfuls, healthy handfuls of peanuts before starting stream. And usually I actually find that quite filling. I mean, peanuts are like all fat and protein. It's not holding me right now, but I want this armor. You can eat on stream, it's an impossibility. Do you have any idea how that video would be reworked by fetishists? Good evening, Sir Link. Have you located an ancient arowana by any chance? If only I had that fish's scale, I could fix your precious Zora armor. Oh, or is there something else I can help you with? Here you go!
Whoa.
An ancient arowana. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. The Zora have always treasured arowana. It comes from the species M. arowana, sometimes called, you're right, I will make a stupider joke soon. Please wait just a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. I'm so honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
Yes, yes.
Your armor's as good as new. Hell yes. I really like the Zora armor. I think it's one of the better looking sets. So, well, I guess in case it's the same thing in this game, don't tell me. But I was about to, I was thinking for a second of asking, there was a Zora armor helm and leg pieces. Where did you get those, seeing as they only gave you the chest piece? Huh. Armor crafted by a past Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it would allow even a Hylian to swim up waterfalls. Where'd you get it from? They said that we dropped it off for repairs after Breath of the Wild. Please take this along with our well wishes. I am so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It is a precious piece of armor after all. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. That's like the second time you've said that. And now you tell me that it won't go up once tainted with sludge. I thought that, well, we were going to take the balloon anyway, so. I thought that was the whole point. However, with your great skill, Sir Link, I'm certain you could find a way that, up that waterfall, clouded though it is.
Whoa.
Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Complete. A balloon ride? A Hylian like you? Open parentheses, derogatory. What do you have to say about the Zora armor? I am so honored that I was able to fix the Zora armor you entrusted to this domain. I was made aware that it is tied to very precious memories for you. As you well know, the Zora armor is quite special.
Yes.
It allows... Okay. I thought you were going to talk about those memories. Butterfly in the sky, you can go twice as high.
Whoa.
Just take a look, it's Zora armor. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump into the healing pools and interrupt all you healing. I do kind of want to go up the waterfalls just once for old time's sake. I've got enough stamina to do that from here, right? Without getting myself in any kind of trouble. Started on it. Took 5 seconds to find it. Come on, come on. Swim up! Hell yes. Is that the same stroke he used before? I don't remember it having so much side to side. He really involves the hips this time. It's a fish scale armor, of course it smells like fish, and it's fresh. We just brought her the arowana. Come on. Come on. There it is. I think it's subtly different. Now, can I do that from the air? Oh my god. We can catch those waterfalls in the sky. Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't have time for another one of your novels right now, but I'll mark it and come back to it later. We'll come back to it later. What do we mark that with? It's like a stone thing. I'm totally gonna get the wrong idea and think that, hey, means like ore or something. I should start marking valuable ore. Like the sky islands that are of use and stuff. Ever expected Hyder to pay so much attention to someone's stroke method? When someone's stroking it, I pay attention. That's one thing I'll tell you about me. That's so much fun. I love doing that shit. You know what I should do before I forget? We have enough to buy another heart. I won't go to the bottom and swim up again, but I am going, now that I got here, gonna teleport away, buy that heart, then come back.
Fuck the bank, I'll work for fuck the bank.
Smarty, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I appreciate that immensely. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friendo. There it is. Samantha, I will say that I think after grabbing this and teleporting back, even though we're just shy of 3 hours, which is usually my minimum goal, and I try to do more than that, I think I am gonna break. Because not only am I hungry, tiredness is creeping up on me. Tonight, I am going to get myself some good sleep. Even if I don't fall asleep fast, I should be able to sleep in. So tomorrow I'll try to do a good chunky stream. I'll be back here starting at 6 p.m. US Eastern Time, playing more Tears of the Kingdom. No stream Friday or Saturday planned. Depending on how editing goes, and if some friends are free to play another game they may want to, I kind of want to play Viewfinder, the puzzle game, the perspective puzzle game that came out like last week or 2 weeks ago. I may get on Saturday and try and do like the whole game, because I think it's like 4 to 5 hours. Small chance, no promises of that on Saturday. And then Sunday, I will be on youtube.com/@rxhydro streaming Dark Souls 3. Next week is truncated. I'll be on Tuesday. I'll be gone Wednesday through the following Monday morning. Sorry. I'll be doing some extra Dark Souls streams later to try and make up for some of it. But that's the upcoming schedule. I hope I see you tomorrow at the possible Saturday stream on Sunday, or just at some point in the future. But whether I do or don't, even if this is the only stream you ever catch, sincerely, thank you so much for hanging out. I super appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful evening, day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Twilight, I hope you have a fantastic dusk. Sleep well, thank you. Tomorrow we scale the waterfalls. It was supposed to be, we start the Zora ordeal, we finish the Zora ordeal. You know? The way we did like the Rito in the whole bouncing across the fucking things. And then we did the ship in 2 streams. It feels like I've not even started their thing. But maybe getting the fish and talking to everyone was the first half. Anyway, like I said, hopefully we can do like 5 hours tomorrow and wrap it up without leaving some for like next Tuesday or whatever. We'll see. Do me a favor, stick around a second while I see if there's someone to raid. At least hang out long enough to say hello. It always feels better to send a bigger raid, and better as a streamer to get a bigger raid. It gives you a lot of energy, helps you keep going for the night. Ooh, and we have a lot of good choices. We should go over and see Emmy USB. Emmy USB is a variety streamer, and she plays a number of FromSoft games. She focuses on first playthroughs, and tonight, it looks like she is in part of her first playthrough of Sekiro, which should be a delight. Let me give you a raid message. Boom, there. Copy paste that a couple times when we get over there. If you've got time, I recommend hanging out. She is a delightful streamer, always entertaining. Just in case, because Twitch has been weird, if you get left behind, there is the link you can follow to get to her channel. Thanks again. You're all just a delight. And so fucking attractive. From your personality on out to your skin. All right, let's head over to MEOSB. Love you, Samantha. Bye.